Hello everybody, John12 back here again with another video, and today I bring you some Marvel stuff. Now, it's been a pretty decently long time. I'm guessing that the last time I've done a straight ahead standalone Marvel video, which I think was when I did the Deadpool video, I think. But today we got some really interesting stuff from Marvel, and I just wanted to give my personal thoughts on it, which is of course the first inside look and images of Marvel's Daredevil, which of course is the actor who's going to be playing Murdoch, is wearing the red Daredevil suit from the comic books that we all know and love. And moving from there, we also have the first image of Paul Bettany, the first ever, really up close and detailed, image of the Vision. And on top of that awesomeness, we also got a first, inside first look at Jamie Bell's The Thing in the Fantastic Four movie. So we've gotten some pretty badass images from Marvel, and I just wanted to make a video talking about all this stuff. Let's start off with Daredevil. Now, the Daredevil suit, I've already gave my piece on it, the black suit. I didn't love it, and I didn't hate it. I just liked it. It wasn't really extravagant or amazing. I mean, granted, the actor who's playing him, I think is going to do a pretty decent job, and for me personally, I already stated this. I don't really see myself, reviewing it, nor do I see myself seeing it, because I don't really do the Netflix thing. But I definitely, after seeing this image, might actually check it out, because it looks really badass. I mean, granted, it's not obviously comic book accurate. It's definitely expected of Marvel Studios to definitely give it more of a tactical, it more or less looks like if you took Captain America's armor, fused it with the Ant-Man armor that Paul Rudd wears, and just made it black and red. That's pretty much what the suit is. It's essentially the same kind of texture, the same kind of design, the overall tactical, army-like feel. Just give it horns, and make it red. That's essentially it. There's not really anything more extravagant to it, and it's obviously not like, Ben Affleck's Daredevil suit, which I never really hated, to I guess, some people's, popular belief that, Ben Affleck's Daredevil was the most terrible thing in the world, which, to I say, I don't really know if I would go that far. It's definitely not perfect, but I still am anticipated to see this Marvel's Daredevil. It's definitely interesting, and based off the teasers, it definitely looks like something worthy to watch. And I don't know, this suit looks very interesting. I'm just saying, I'm definitely gonna have to see it in action. We can only see, from the chest up, so we can't really get a good feel on like how it is technical wise, but as of right now, all I can say is that I like it. It's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent outfit, and it's definitely something that I personally would expect from Marvel Studios, especially with their characters that don't specifically have powers, or don't usually use technology to give them powers. Nonetheless, let's move off of that and go to Paul Bettany's The Vision. Now, The Vision, I have mixed feelings for, but nonetheless, I'm still really anticipated to see the Vision and how his character is going to play out within Age of Ultron, which I can't wait to see, which comes out next month on a Friday, May 1st, which, oh god, I can't wait to see this movie. And we've been getting some images here and there, but we've never gotten a up close and personal first look at the Vision. And he looks badass. I mean, he looks exactly how you expect him to be. He has the same color scheme, the same type of body type that he has from the comic books. The only difference is he has Paul Bettany's face. So that's the only real difference. He basically ripped out of the comic books, just give him Paul Bettany's face. That's essentially what's there. And personally, I'm not big on the actor Paul Bettany, nor am I big on him specifically playing the Vision. I've already said my piece on it on the podcast. Which, of course, if you want to know how I feel about it, is essentially that I feel that the only reason Paul Bettany is the Vision is because he was bitching so hard to Joss Whedon or Marvel Studios about just being a voice in the Marvel's MCU, and was like, I want some of that Robert Downey Jr. money. Make me a character. I don't want to be a stupid voice. And then they gave him the Vision. Okay, here's a robot. There you go. Here's a robot that can do anything. Here you go. Here's your money and get out of my face. That's how I feel about Paul Bettany playing Vision. That's like the behind the scenes kind of scenario. But him playing Vision, well, actually looking like the Vision in this image looks really badass. I have to admit, I mean, as much as I'm not big on the actor, I like the costume. I love the texture of the costume. The design is definitely right out of the comic books. And based off what we've been hearing for the movie, he's definitely going to be very, very, hard not to watch. We're just gonna love every moment of it. But moving off of that, let's go into The Thing, which looks like The Thing. I mean, granted, he's not as orange as I would have liked, and personally, Fantastic Four as a movie isn't really the biggest thing that I'm really anticipated to see. I mean, granted, I enjoyed the trailer that they put out. I mean, I know a lot of other people were like, "Oh, that trailer sucked. It was bullshit. Fantastic Four is going to be terrible. It's going to be the worst movie since the first one," or whatever. But for me personally, I thought it was a decent image. It wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good, especially based off the fact that a lot of people have been bashing it ever since the conception of this movie. So for me personally, I'm not hating on Fantastic Four, but I'm not loving it at the same time. But overall, the first ever look at the Thing up close and personal, he looks pretty badass. I mean, he looks pretty good. I mean, like, he looks exactly how you expect the Thing to look. Of course, I would have to see him in action to really get the full experience of seeing him as the Thing. But overall, based off this one image, I can see that the Thing is definitely going to be badass. Although I would have liked him to be a little bigger, kind of like the Hulk. But overall, he looks badass. He looks menacing. He looks angry. He looks boss. He looks like he can really kick some ass. So let me know what you personally think about all this stuff. What do you think about the official Netflix Marvel's Daredevil red costume? I think it looks cool. I'm not in love with it, but it looks pretty cool. Let me know what you personally think about the first image of the Vision. I think it looks really badass. I can't wait to see the Vision, and that's coming from a guy who's not really a big Paul Bettany fan, so that should say a lot. I'm just overall can't wait to see Age of Ultron, just, in and of itself. And on top of that, let me know what you think about Jamie Bell as the Thing. After seeing this image, or all the various other images and footage that we've seen from Fantastic Four so far, are you more anticipated to see this movie? Do you give a shit? Do you like Jamie Bell? Do you care for the image of the Thing? Let me know what you personally think about all this awesomeness. So that's pretty much it. And also, we've been getting some Deadpool stuff, but of course, I'll probably just make a separate video for that in and of itself, unless you don't care for it. But nonetheless, this has been my personal thoughts on Marvel's Daredevil, Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron first image of the Vision, poster of the Vision, if you will, and of course, first look at Jamie Bell's The Thing for Fantastic Four. Let me know what you personally think about all this awesome Marvel stuff in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already, and I hope everybody's enjoyed. This has been Sean 12.